Hey, we are the Spitter Swallow Beer Review, and I'm Jammer, and that's Shagdog. Hey,
That's right. Falltoberfest 2023.
2023. Shagdog, I have Breckenridge's Oktoberfest Mars and Lager. Fine Colorado lagers, toasted malt character with a clean, dry finish.
Oh, wow. Can you show that to the camera for us people using our
Gets
small
a
phones?
6% ABV.
Oh, that looks pretty.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm doing a Coast Brewing's Oktoberfest. It looks like a bunch of water and waves there, I guess.
Yeah.
And this is shit. See if I can find the ABV on it.
There's the cap for all you cap pervs. Ah! Here, I'm going to actually throw it at the camera.
It says
Oh, I missed it.
99% organic ingredients, malty,
Oh, that's
sweet,
awesome.
malty, sweet, and toasty, with a touch of hop bitterness for balance. A medium bodied, traditionally brewed lager beer. Prost. I don't see the ABV on the can though.
What I got on yours, Shagdog, is
Oh,
where's that?
5.7.
Right here.
Found
Actually,
it.
you got 5.7 on the container. I have 6.0 here.
Oh, so I'm getting ripped off.
NA by the BA.
Usually it's the other way around. It's lower on there.
Yeah, and as far as Breckenridge Brewing's Oktoberfest goes, BA gives it an 83, and it gets a 6% ABV, which goes with what the bottle says.
I was trying to wring the beer out. The little drops are still in there, and I dripped it all over the damn table.
Ah, that's terrible.
Yeah. You'll have that.
Yeah, sometimes you'll just have a problem.
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't. And Joy's got nuts.
Mounds don't.
Um,
Two
mine.
6-inch candy bars. Speaking of those two candy bars, because I like those Mounds and Almond Joy,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll usually get those tiny ones, and I'll eat a whole bunch of them out, like the small bags for Halloween or whatever. I'll sit there and eat shit of them and get actually sick. Like I get an allergic reaction or something. I don't know. Start bringing out hives and shit.
Well, just the fact that it's processed coconut and the
Yeah,
chocolate's not really chocolate for that
right.
matter,
American
and
chocolate. Imagine we gave that to a bunch of Holocaust kids.
they would have been disappointed.
Yeah, that's probably how someone died. They're starving. They give them some fucking American
Yeah,
chocolate.
exactly.
Unknowingly, of course. But kill them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go on, Jay. What about your beer?
Well, I'm getting a smell of like caramel malt and floral hops. It smells roasted or toasted, as I like to think. Toasted, and a little sweet smelling. It does give a good idea of what a Marzen should smell like, and as far as look goes, it's actually cloudy amber color. Actually, I'm surprised by that. The head is not even slightly beige; it's just an off white, basically.
This thing looks like an
Um,
IPA. I mean, there it looks orange, kind of, but it's more of a golden yellowish IPA looking thing, and
oh,
it smells a
okay.
little bit. And it smells a little bit like an IPA. So I'm like, ugh,
Well, that should be
smells a little
interesting,
hoppy.
huh?
Yeah. If you gave this to me up front and say, hey, what kind of beer do you think this is? I'd probably say an IPA. If you bought that and cut out IPA, yeah. Shit, this is gonna be a bad one, I think.
Well, let's dive in and see what we find out. Huh? Cheers.
Salute. Prost. Oh. Yeah, that's not a Marzen.
Yeah, mine's not really what I expected. It does have a bready caramel, like toffee, honey type flavor, and there is a bitterness there. It almost tastes, almost got like a burnt coffee flavor. Um, like the
Am I
brown
cutting out a
ales.
lot?
You're sometimes you're lagging, and sometimes there's some hissing.
Oh, really? Yeah, my screen keeps occasionally going black, both your side and my side.
Wow. But overall, I mean, it's not really dreadfully bad. I mean,
Now it's saying I connected back to the internet again, but I don't trust it.
I'm going to tell you right now, as far as this beer goes, I can see where they were going. I'm hearing my voice, from you, and now you're hanging up.
Yeah, you're hanging up too now.
Uh,
Telling you, it's that
but
system-wide test country.
it does taste slightly like a brown ale with the nutty brown, flavor, roasted, burnt flavors.
I don't know if you saw my post.
I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give this a post. I'm gonna give this a
I'm talking about
C plus.
C plus. I hear you. I guess we're getting some
A
lag
C
or something.
plus and a swallow.
Yes. I was talking about my post online where I said, well, today with the international or the national emergency thing on the phone, I hope it's not like Operation Global Guardian on September 11, 2001. How that turned out.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is all about controlling.
Yeah.
When September 11th came around again, there was a lot of resurgence of YouTube videos, and I have to tell you, some of it doesn't ring true. Ah, shit. What did you just say?
I said, what doesn't ring true?
Well, some of the video, it was talking about how one of the planes, they were talking about it, they didn't see it being a plane, and then somebody said it was a small plane, and then the next person said it was a small plane, and then all of a sudden, no, it was a 747 type. But people claim it was a small plane.
I think all the big clicks hit, and from hearsay, because a lot of people didn't even know it was a plane. They just, I heard like a rocket or just an explosion.
And people after the fact talked about multiple explosions.
Jammer. We started talking about 911, and now we're both out. Oh, I'm back on.
Multiple explosions.
Oh, I was out there for, I don't know what you were saying, but.
Multiple explosions.
Yeah, but I think you got shit collapsing in there and people hearing shit. These are all non-experts here describing what they're hearing. You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, here's an expert opinion. They said steel doesn't melt at a certain unless it reaches a certain temperature.
Yeah.
And and jet fuel burns at a certain temperature. And guess what? The jet
Right.
fuel burns at a lower temperature than the steel melts.
Well, here's my counteract.
However,
yes, that might be true.
they said that the steel was melted.
Well, here's my counter thing to that. Yes, jet fuel does burn lower than they say it. If that's true, it's true. But guess what? Not only do you have the jet fuel burning, you have everything in there together. So does that raise that level of heat up? Plus,
yeah, that raises it up
everything.
2 degrees.
That's what the global warming people say.
2 degrees.
No. Anyhow, the only way to really test it and find out is to build the same exact 2 buildings out in the middle of the desert and get 2 exact planes and crash them in the same exact spots. Hopefully they can't get the same exact, but close enough, and see what happens.
Yeah, well, I could tell you what's going to happen. It won't cause destruction of the tower.
Well, one thing, they're not going to do that because it's going to cost too much money to run that test. To build the buildings, put all the furniture kind of exactly almost, desk and offices and stuff like that. It costs too much money just to build them and destroy them.
Then you're not committed.
But you can be committed if you're a financial guru like myself, and you build 2 buildings, and you say, okay, we're going to do that, but we're not doing it until what year were those buildings built? 1971, 74, whatever year it was? 84, 94, yes, 27 years, 28 years, or whatever hell it is. Then we'll destroy them. We're going to get our money's worth out of it. And hopefully nobody's at work today would just decide to destroy them.
Did you give a grade on yours?
Wait, I might have just solved that. That might have been the plan all along. Yes. I solved it. Hey, I didn't get my grade. Tastes more like a IPA Marzen. I wouldn't even consider this a Marzen. C- and a swallow. There you go. Now, if it was an IPA, it'd probably go up 1 or 2, maybe a C or C.
That's awesome, Shagdog. That's awesome.
Yeah. I know. I don't know why I tilt my head all the time.
You're awesome, brother.
I know. Why am I tilting my head like this all the time? I'm like,
because that side's heavier.
I got a bigger ear on one side.
All the weight's on that side.
Yeah, that part of the brain's smart. This side dumb. Smarter side heavy.
Make smart.
Make smart. Ooh, not a good beer at all. I mean, if it was an IPA, it'd get about C+.
That's dangerous.
C-.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't going to be good just by the label. It just says Oktoberfest.
Did I give my grade already?
I
gave my grade, right? I gave my grade already, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You sure did.
I got some lacing on this one too. See that?
That's amazing. I haven't got nothing like that lately.
Shagdog. Oh my God, he just got wiped out. Wiped out! Gone. As soon as I said Shagdog, that's funny. All right, so we got our grades and everything else. This is Falltoberfest 2023. We're going to soldier on, people, because that's what you do. You don't let adversity stop you. You go through it, over it, under it, around it. You know, whatever you can do, you're going to do it because you got to soldier on. That's right. Soldier on.
Do it. Do it. Just do it.
Yeah. Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
All right.
Shagdog, you gonna finish that beer before we move on, or?
Fuck, if I get booted out again, just go ahead and close it out. Yeah, I'm gonna try to chug them down, Jammer. How many minutes were we at? I don't see it.
We are at 15 minutes.
Well, that's not too bad.
Well, that's just.
Let's see all the 911 shit we talked about.
That's self-destructed. Chug-a-lug-a-lug, chug-a-lug.
Chug it like it's hot. See I don't know what the closest tower is but they suck. What about my regular internet? So I'll check. So maybe I can go back to that. But supposedly, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I hear you, Shagdoggy.
Did you hear something about like all my neighbors and their internet going out all day and stuff like that too?
You didn't say your neighbors, but you said the internet.
No, when I went downstairs and I still had you on the phone, they were saying something about neighbors said their stuff was going out all afternoon too.
Oh my God! You know it's true. The conspiracy theory is true. October 4th is the self-destruction and manipulation of mankind for the new world order. That's what it is.
Yeah.
May the monkeys rule. The monkeys will rule, and there's nothing you can do about it because it's going to end up being a planet of the apes. Yes, that's right, people.
What about
Soylent Green is people.
What about sea monkeys?
Sea monkeys are little brine shrimp, but Soylent Green is people.
Will sea monkeys rule the sea?
Soylent Green is people.
Hey, that's what all this plant-based stuff is. They keep saying, but it's not really plant-based people.
Eat it.
They're even some companies even use the word Soylent as the name of the brand. Soylent something or something Soylent.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's self-prophecy, right?
Yeah. Hollywood is all about prophecy, those movies.
Yeah, because they're all connected to the evil agenda. All right, people, we're going to close this out. I'm Jammer, and he was Shagdog, or is, or whatever. We're moving on. Thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing, liking, and sharing, and tingling that bell. Falltoberfest 2023 will continue.